Why everyone loves to hate Nikita Mazepin in F1. Even before his Formula One debut, Nikita Mazepin has caught all headlines, except it is for all the wrong reasons. And it wouldn't be incorrect to say that following all of his controversies, he's the most hated driver in the ring, although he is yet to make his first appearance in F1. Nikita has been on the Formula One radar for a number of years, though he's largely known for two things: having loads of money and once leaving a rival with a swollen jaw and black eye. Nikita, 22, is part of a fresh-look Haas team, who has substituted Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen with two rookies in the form of Nikita and Mick Schumacher, the son of seven-time Formula One world champion Michael Schumacher. While the addition of Mick has been met with enthusiasm by a lot of fans, the addition of Mazepin is a dissimilar story completely. In this video, we look at career of Nikita Mazepin and why he is considered the most hated Formula One driver. Please give this video a like and subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. Who's going to tell him? Considering the new reports, either Nikita is absolutely projecting ignorance or creating a victimhood narrative of himself before his domestic media. Moreover, it is also not concerning a one-off incident. Rather, more than a few instances have led to the creation of a negative public image. He is perhaps right that a Russian driver might see an unfriendly response from a sport dominated by Western Europe, owing to cultural and political disparities. However, never before a united voice by millions of followers, irrespective of nationalities, had asked for a driver's sacking, even prior to their first appearance in the sport, and Nikita needs to reflect on that as a replacement for remaining in denial. Is he a pay driver? The simple and honest response to this is yes, since Nikita has been selected on the financial package he can put forward. Kevin Magnussen remains well known with the team and is gifted enough to stay in Formula One. But his fight to secure important sponsorship in his native Denmark eventually opened the door for Nikita. Nikita brings real monetary influence to Haas. Father Dmitry is worth more than $7 billion and created Earlchem in 2007. Dmitry had been in line to take over Force India before it fell into administration in 2018. Eventually, Force India was sold to Canadian billionaire Lawrence Stroll and renamed Racing Point. What's he done in his junior career? Nikita has shown signs of promise. He finished second behind Antoine Hubert in the GP3 championship in 2018. He was 18th in his rookie Formula 2 season, though the most infamous incident in Nikita's racing career happened a few years ago. In the 2016 season, Nikita punched Callum Ilott in the face. Callum was left with a swollen jaw and black eye. Nikita was set a single race ban, however, the incident raised questions about his character. Is he ready for F1? Nikita's financial circumstances have put him in an ideal situation to make his Formula One first appearance. Like Lance Stroll ahead of his own Formula One first appearance, Nikita's family has financed a general series of private tests in old Mercedes cars. Mercedes hasn't publicized details of the test. However, they have given Nikita first-hand practice of World Championship-winning machinery. The test will have been expressly aimed at providing him every chance to hit the ground running in 2021 and could make him one of the best-prepared rookie drivers in recent years. Why is he Formula One most hated driver? The sport's only American team signed Formula 2 driver Nikita to drive together with Schumacher this year. It's not just his most recent and most noteworthy incident of showing every bit the part of the spoiled, bratty rich kid he's believed to be by many. Fans give Lance Stroll pain always for the fact that his father essentially bought him an F1 seat with Williams and then bought Force India. As a result, he would keep on having a seat. But the entire Nikita deal has shown that this is more of a joke than anybody having given it a serious concern with Stroll. Not only does Stroll have verified talent, he also has maturity, and he is doing precisely what many of us would be doing if in his circumstance. Sure, Nikita's latest gargantuan screw-up was perhaps his most significant show of a lack of professionalism when a video of him reaching down a woman's shirt and grabbing her breast as she tried to refuse to give in to and flipped off the camera was posted to his Instagram story. Nikita's misconduct with women didn't begin here. It was lately revealed that he had also messaged a female fan to send nudes in trade for paddock passes, complaining to her when she didn't give him what he wanted. That same fan reacted when the repugnant video came to light. Social media has also given Nikita some bad situation too lately for posting 1 year since the guy in Wuhan ate a bat emoji, happy birthday COVID, kiss emoji. On the side, there is a matter of his dealings with other drivers, both on the track and online. In a live chat on social media by Williams driver George Russell, Nikita stated, "I have a secret about you, mate, that people might call a coming out." He has also let racist comments aimed at Yuki Tsunoda, who is going to feature in F1 next year with AlphaTauri as well, on social media and on several occasions. And these are not your typical racist comments you see from keyboard warriors just for differing on a political candidate, whichever. He only replied with nothing but 3 laughing emojis to a comment signifying that Tsunoda should feature in Kabuki Theater as against to racing after Tsunoda got a win from him at Circuit des Spa-Francorchamps as a consequence of a fine for forcing his competitor wide on the final lap. The comment had a Japanese flag and a clown emoji. Following the race itself, Nikita rode into the P2 board in park firm, sending it flying and almost striking Tsunoda with it. When a fan from Japan put a comment on one of Nikita's posts telling him that he had got a racist message from one of his fans, his reply was, "This is a real world," and pompously followed up with a Russian flag to the end of his comment. Yes, not the news Haas VF21, the Russian flag, where perhaps they're one and the same. And that's not all. It is okay to say his need for growth dates back several years, and it's not different as it ever was several years afterward. He punched Callum Ilott in 2016, the gifted driver who many think should really be in the Haas alongside Schumacher this year instead of Nikita, over a practice incident for the F3 European Championship season opener. And it wasn't just a punch. He left him with a black eye as a result, a cut neck, a cut cheek, and a swollen jaw. He was served a 1-race ban for the 30-race season. For his on-track activity, he caused fellow driver Nobuharu Matsushita and himself to the hospital after a collision at Sochi Autodrome and was set a 4 fine points and 15-place grid fine for being the only cause of the catastrophic collision. Another incident with Tsunoda happened when Nikita drove him off the track and into the pit exit. He also stalled Felipe Drugovich on the pit straight in that race. Both incidents led to 5-second fines, which put him from 3rd to 9th place and eventually cost him a 4th place finish in the driver standings. Last season ended for him with 11 points on his license. That's 1 short of the 12 required to activate an automatic ban. But the 2020 season is over, and a move to F1 in effect takes away those 11 points from his record. Again, no real consequences. Gunther Steiner, who is Haas' team principal, has admitted that the side has their work cut out for them with their new driver. Suffice it to say that that's an understatement. However, those comments were made before the groping video came out. Will they complete that work? Something they have lately pointed out they still intend to do? Or will Nikita's spell with the team look like Antonio Brown's time with the New England Patriots? Do you think the hate Nikita Mazepin gets from fans is unfair? Get to the comment section and let us know what you think.